Hey guys, what's up? My name is Michael, and here's how to register your song with Songtrust in 2023. For those that don't know, Songtrust is an admin publisher. And what that means is Songtrust helps register your song with PROs around the world, making sure that you're getting all your payments from foreign territories, as well as making sure that your song is registered correctly. In today's video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process on how to register with Songtrust to begin with, as well as some things to keep in mind and some pro tips. So you can go to songtrust.com, and it's going to pull up this website right here. Basically, the only thing you need to worry about is the pricing, as well as the start section. So we're going to click on the pricing first. So right now, if you want a Songtrust account, it does cost $100 as a one-time flat fee per songwriter. Assuming you're just registering for yourself, you're just going to have to pay this $100 once, and then you can register as many songs as you want for a lifetime. The other thing to keep in mind is they do take a 15% admin fee for all royalty types. This is pretty standard across most admin publishers. They generally take between 5 to 15%, so just something to keep in mind. Nice part is, if you sign up with Songtrust, you have 12 months where they're actually going to do work for you, even if you end up switching out and canceling your account later, which is really nice. And finally, you do keep all your copyright ownership and creative control, meaning that they're not asking for any ownership when it comes to the composition or the master recording, and you get to keep everything and you own it. They're basically just handling the admin and registration process for you. If you want to save some money, you can save $10 by clicking on the link in the description. It helps support my channel as well as get you ready for Songtrust. Without further ado, let's click on start. This is basically a quick Q&A to make sure that they understand kind of where you're coming from as a writer, as well as to make sure there's no complications that they might foresee. Are you a Songtrust client? No. What is your preferred language? English. I'm just going to fill out blank information from now because I already have an account, but make sure to fill this out as accurate as you possibly can, just to make sure that you have the correct information when it comes to registration. I would just leave it blank because it's not required. What best describes yourself? We're going to put ourselves as a producer, but this doesn't really matter. In the last 2 years since 2021, what are the total streams for your most successful song? For this, it's like, just look on Spotify. You can also average too. They're not really trying to say that you're not qualified for the platform because they're more than willing to take your money. This is mainly for them to see like, okay, like, is it worth it for them to sign up? Because we can estimate they're going to be making this much after this amount of time. So we're just going to put this 1 million. What's the ownership split of that song? So they just want a number. So we're just going to put 20. Do you plan to utilize Songtrust for your entire catalog or a song by song basis? So you can do a song by song basis, meaning that if you were with a previous publisher, anything you're now working on after that publishing deal is ended is back to you. So now you can register any new songs that you make since that deal ended, as well as if you want only specific songs to be administered. Say for example, you have a couple admin publishers, which is not super common, but if you were to go down that route, you can do it as well. In particular though, we're going to be doing, I need an admin for my entire catalog. Publishing situation, right now we're only with the PRO. That's assuming that you're just with like ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, and you're not registered anywhere else with another admin publisher. The other admin publishers that do exist would be CD Baby Publishing, as well as TuneCore Publishing. They both offer admin services for artists. Just keep in mind and make sure that you are filling out the questionnaire as accurate as you can to your situation. For the PRO or CMO that you're affiliated with, we are with ASCAP. So we're going to put ASCAP. This is basically saying you can get emails from us and you accept it. So accept and submit. Cool. So basically they're just getting this information to make sure that you're a good fit. I assume if you fill out certain things in a different way, they might say like, hey, it doesn't really seem like Songtrust would be for you. But since we're in the clear, we're going to do sign up here. So same thing, make sure that you remember your password. I know Google can make you your own and it'll save it to your account. Make sure to do that. Pretty much all the same information we filled out before. This next thing, verify my ID. This is just to make sure that you can pay your taxes and that they have some form of identification from you. So this is very quick. I'm not going to do this because I've already done it on my other account, but definitely do this. They're going to require usually like a front and back picture of your driver's license, or they might ask for your passport. Next thing you want to add is your payment details. This is basically to fill out for your initial $100 or $90 if you clicked on the link in the description down below to cover that payment, as well as to make sure that there's any other things you need to pay for. If you add another songwriter, if you do another extra thing, they have a payment on file for you. This does not relate to how you're going to get your royalties in the end. They'll ask for banking statements later to then register with your routing number and your account number to make sure that that money is being sent directly to you instead. But like I mentioned before, if you want to save 10 bucks, go to the link in my bio, just click on that link and then it'll bring you to this page. It'll have it set at like $90, save a little bit of money, help support the channel. Cool. So just switched my pages over. This is what the initial Songtrust dashboard looks like. So it's very, very basic. It has basically a help center. This is just like a contact form you can send. And then you have a my earnings section of, hey, this is how much I earned in Q4. The most important sections are going to be the songs section, as well as the royalties and potentially YouTube section. So we're going to dive into the songwriter section first. So these are all the songs that I currently have registered. We have around 190 that are currently in the system so far. You can see it's the title of the track, the songwriters involved, the number of recordings. This is going to be pretty important. I'll talk about that in a little bit. The date added, as well as the status and copy splits. In recent light of just like with Songtrust and everything, their processing has been a lot slower just in the past. I would say the past year, they've definitely slowed down quite a bit. I sent in something in February and we still haven't gotten it registered. There's certain things that do take longer. They sent out an email to all the members recently explaining that they're slowing down because there's too much music for them to handle registration for, as well as just other issues with people not putting in splits incorrectly, or they're not putting in writer information correctly, creating conflicts. And once there's a conflict, it slows down everything because now you have to get both parties to agree and determine what the correct splits are and divisions for that song are. So that's one of the main reasons why it's so slow. Let's go back to the top and we're going to click on register a song. You're going to do this for every song that you've put out or plan on putting out. The song title, whatever the song is. So it's like, do my fave song. Cool. Is it in public domain? They're asking for this because they want to know if the song needs to be collected for or not. They just want to make sure that if it is a public domain track, that you are legally allowed to be doing it and using it as a song and earning money from it. Next, you're going to do songwriters. You're going to add yourself and then submit all this other information. For the co-writers, and it should have something that says add outside co-writers. We're going to click here and there's going to be this section: email, full legal name, alternate names, PRO, IPI, all this other stuff. So you want to make sure to fill this in as correctly as you possibly can. If they have a publisher, you can add that in as well, but make sure to fill this out completely. You can't just put like John A and then just fill it out randomly. If, for example, you were to work with another person and you don't remember their IPI, it's going to be inaccurate. It's going to be a lot harder to make sure you're registering with the correct person. Once we have there, the ISRWC, that is the code given to you by your PRO. You don't have to fill this in. It's not really needed. I would only put it if you just don't like the way the registrations look. If you register with your PRO and then you register with Songtrust, there's going to be 2 entries on your PRO account. There's going to be one that you did and then one that they did. The ISRWC is to ensure that that doesn't happen. It just makes it so that they become the admin publisher for you and to keep everything kind of in one entry. It does take a while to get your ISWC from your PRO. It's not instantaneous. It takes a couple of weeks after you register. I personally just have ignored it and just gone ahead and done all the registration for myself. Next is lyrics. You want to put in the correct language as well as the full lyrics and then the chorus. This, I really don't know how important it is. If you have it available, you might as well just put it in. And then we're going to click register song. So this is the main reason why. So copyright infringement notification. So the reason why they have this is because they were having so many issues with people just registering songs that they didn't own. And we're going to be, yes, confirm, this is what we made. Now we're going to add the ISRC. So the ISRC code is a code that's used to determine the stream count on Spotify, and it's International Sound Recording Code. That's what it stands for. And it's really important because it keeps track of all that important metadata, as well as just make sure that if you were to add the song, that you can find it easily. Even typing in my favorite song, there's so many that have the exact same title. The ISRC code is to make sure that you have that specific one and you're getting the one that's actually yours. With that in mind, you want to make sure that you're selecting the right one. If you don't have access to this, you can go to manual. This is if you were to upload your song early and you get the ISRC code from DistroKid or TuneCore early, then you can register the song. That's pretty much it when it comes to registering with Songtrust. It's very, very quick. You can get it to the point where you're registering a song per minute, just because if you have all the splits and all the information done, like, you're basically set. You don't really need to worry about anything else. Most important thing is just making sure that you have your payments and tax documentation updated. You do get payments and you will get a notification before it actually hits your bank account. If you guys have any questions about Songtrust, feel free to write a comment down below. More than happy to help answer. If you aren't registered with a PRO like ASCAP or BMI, you can check out a couple videos I have on my channel. I have one about ASCAP and one about BMI, how to register in 2023. Definitely check those out and make sure that you have an account before you come onto this video, because you need a writer account before you can have an admin publisher. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.